anyway. So today you'll see that we're at a similar location to what we've actually been to before on the channel, and you might even recognise from the sights behind me and the fact there's sand through this forest, which is always quite strange. But I'm at Formby today, Formby Beach, and we're going to not look for red squirrels because apparently they do exist here. However, the last time I spent half a day looking for them, they weren't here. So we're actually here for the waders on the beach because it's a big, huge sandy beach and really flat, and yeah, lots of waders. So thanks for joining me. Hopefully we can see a few different species, but won't really know until we get down there. So I'll see you on the beach. Oh my days. What about that then? The thing that gets me about this woodland at Formby, it always seems really quiet, like deathly quiet. Even with birds, which is quite strange, but there are goldcrests and chaffinch about and things like that, but it just seems really quiet. And the actual National Trust Formby car park is actually closed at the moment, so I've actually had to park at on a road called Lark Hill, but there's plenty of parking that's not double yellows and stuff. It's you're free to park on it, and this is midweek, so it's quite quiet. So I imagine of a weekend or after work it would get quite busy. People who want to just walk the dogs on the beach and things like that. So just beware, don't go to the normal National Trust car park. You're going to have to park elsewhere because apparently it's going to be shut for 2 years. So I'll have a little tinker for some red squirrels, but I'm pretty much nearly at the woodland, so we'll probably just get straight to the beach and see what waders we can see. So just a little tip, if you are coming to a beach or dunes where it's a big sweeping beach, and mainly on a windy day, the sand obviously is not going to mix with your camera very well. Going to cause some permanent damage if you get sand all around your kit. So lens hood, that's critical, but more importantly your lens cap. Do not forget that one. Just getting to the front now. It's going to be a case of just scanning the beach for some waders, and straight away I can see some right on the shoreline, some small waders, which is exactly what I wanted to see, especially when you travel quite far, because you've gone to one location to film a video and the weather's let you down, then you come to another bit and it's comes up trumps, and hopefully we can get some nice waders today. So I do not do wader photography very often, but I love doing wader photography. And the beach looks dead of people. There's no people. Oh, I say that, and there's 3 people and a dog. And people over that side. So yeah, that's that. Let's get some photography done anyway. So as I got closer to the shoreline, I noticed a group of small waders, look like sanderlings, probably about 6 to 8 of them. So I decided to walk about 100 yards ahead from where they were on the shoreline, and then walk to the front of the line that they were going to take along the beach, and then lie on the floor waiting for them to walk up the beach right into my lens, getting that lovely low down perspective right on the shoreline. What an absolute privilege it is to see these birds so close up. It's absolutely amazing to see how delicate they are, yet they're feeding along this rough coastline and waves about to crash all over them, but they're just quick enough just to scamper away. And it just makes for some fantastic images and a bit of video. Absolutely fantastic. Something about photographing waders I just absolutely love, and it might just be that I don't do it very often, so when I do it, it is a big treat. There's some more coming down now.
Waves are rolling to the shore. Endless love, I feel it more. Like the sea that has no end. You're my savior, you're my friend. Deeper than the ocean blue. Lord, your love is strong and true. Wider than the sky above. Endless is your perfect love. Storms may rise and winds may blow. Still your mercy overflows. Like the tide that comes each day. You are near, you never stray. Deeper than the ocean blue. Lord, your love is strong and true. Wider than the sky above. Endless is your perfect.
So I've got a load of little waders just coming towards me now. Just going to turn the camera so you can see them. You can see they're not daft. Even though I'm still, they've all just scarpered. But you get the point. I'm just lying down and waiting for those birds to come to you. And they've literally just come right in front of this bit of kind of puddling on the beach now that the tide's going out. And they're just plugging in the sand and going for the food source. And it's just a lovely angle to see these birds, even through the lens, but to see them right in front of your very eyes is absolutely incredible, and their feet are so fast. So I've ramped that shutter speed up, and luckily I think I'm about 1600 on the shutter speed, but I'm still only getting like 500 ISO, which is really, really cool. So obviously that's going to keep down that noise, which we don't want, and obviously we're going to capture those birds in mid-stride, hopefully, if we've got enough shots. So I think I'm shooting at like 15 frames per second, which is probably enough for these, really. So yeah, we're probably going to move to a different area now. But yeah, hopefully that shows you just how the technique you need to use to get these close-up shots that you see online and some of the pro photographers doing. So hopefully some of these look pretty pro, but see what you think yourself. Things I do for this channel. It's all worth it in the end. what I tell myself at night. To be fair, when I get them on the laptop, I forget about this moment, to be honest with you. And I'm just absolutely ecstatic that I've done it in the end. I always am, so unbelievable. Whew, what a day. So one thing as well, I'm getting some good success. I'm just making sure that the kind of light, the sun is up there behind me, high in the sky, because we've got this cloud, it's diffusing the light, so it's not an issue. And then all of a sudden, the waders will just get up and circle round you for no reason. Oftentimes, it's not that they've been disturbed. I've just stood here and they've just gone and come from somewhere else. So always be on the lookout at stuff coming down. And if you watch, there's a flock just behind me there, going over the water. Oh, big one, look. You get flocks like that, keep an eye on where they land, because they're probably going to land as a group and they're going to walk up the coast as a group, and if that group lands, I'm going to see if I can... Oh, it's going to land as well. Right, I've got to go, because I've got to see if I can get some of these shots of them going over the water. And that's what I mean, get low even to the water out on the ocean. You'll get groups like that fly across, and it's worth just picking one out. It's very difficult to pick one out, but pick one out and just ping a load of shots off in the right direction of the light. They've all just gone down over there, so I'm going to walk down that way and yeah, have a look at some of these flight shots that I managed to get. Right guys, so I think that's the end of the video. I hope you guys have learnt something about doing wader photography, and it is a lot about getting down and dirty and wet and sandy in the waves and on the beach. You just got to really take the right gear, which I, to be fair, haven't today, but I don't mind getting down and dirty really, and going back soaking wet. So I'm just chuffed to get the images, and I don't really care what I have to do to, you know, in terms of putting myself through stuff to go and get the images really. Nettles, waves, sand, anything, I'll lie in it basically. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video and learnt something about how to maybe do some wader photography. I've enjoyed coming out, presenting this video to you guys, because I don't get to do a lot of wader photography, obviously being from the Midlands, with about as far as you can get from the sea. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I have, for sure. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm going to head back to the car. So yeah, everyone who's supported the channel so far, thank you so much for your subscriptions and your likes and your comments. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, maybe consider doing so. It really supports me and makes it so I can keep doing these videos really. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Follow my links that I'll put on the screen now for you, Instagram and places like that. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.